Alright guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you for watching. This content's helpful to you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. It really helps the channel and it helps put my popularity up there so we can spread the word out a little bit more about how these systems actually function and get more information to more people actually searching this. But so today, in one of my prior videos I previously made, I covered the TIGO system, but it was very general. It wasn't anything really in-depth. Today I'm going to cover it a little bit more in-depth, so everybody understands exactly how these systems work and what they do. So what you're looking at right here, I'll show you right here. It's a TIGO Cloud Connect and it's advanced CCA. What this is just simply a quick start guide. This isn't very hard to understand, guys. It's actually pretty easy. So I'm going to walk through how the components hook up and where they go. What you're looking at right here, this here is a TIGO Advanced Rapid Shutdown module. Now you'll notice here, you've got 4 cables for the solar, and then you've got 2, which would be your main, so you can run it in series. So I'm going to pull these out real quick and I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. So right here, come on. So right here is 1 cable. Right here is your second set of cables right here. What these are solar module cables. This one here allows me to hook 2 panels up and control 2 panels with just one rapid shutdown device. So each one of these, you can obviously see they're simple to hook up. They're a direct link to your solar panels. So the way these are hooked up is these 2 lines here, they all go to your solar panels. You can see if they got them labeled on this thing. Yes, they do. So you can see right here where it says PC module, and then that's a power or a series. So each one of these go to each one of your panels. The way these are hooked up, you hook up panels first, both sides, and then your long cable gets hooked up last in the series. And I don't know why they do that. I'm assuming it probably has something to do with electrocution risk or something like that. But that's just simply the way they're hooked up. This system right here, it's a wireless receiver. And what it does, it turns around and it communicates with these guys right here, and it tells it what to do. It tells it when to shut down. It gives you a way of viewing each panel individually, so you can see exactly what each panel is doing, the output, whatever it's doing. But it also gives you the coveted rapid shutdown feature, the feature that you're going to need if you're trying to do any type of grid tie system. As for me right now, I'm not trying to do any grid tie system, but I'm setting it up to where it's an option. Should I choose to do that in the future. But I do have more than enough here to run the whole house, just the way it sits with the battery and inverter and everything that I've got on site here. So what this is here's your TIGO transmitter. Each one of these are removable. As you can see right here, they all just come out. And what these use RS 485, I believe, Cat 5 cable, and it's got to be 600 volt rated. Now this device here communicates with this device, which in turn communicates with these devices over here. So all 3 of them work in conjunction. In order for this whole system to work, you got to have power. So here's your power module. Now what this does, this turns around and you hook it up to a 110 volt power supply. And what it does is it converts the energy down to 24 volts. 24 volts goes into here, and then your RS-45 cable's got to come from here, from the main panel. That's why you got these grommets here. From the main panel, it goes out under conduit, and this gets placed right up near where your solar array actually is. It's got a 50-foot range, so you ain't got to worry too much about range. They advise that you put them about mid panel length. I'm not going to do that because my panels really aren't that, my array really isn't that big. It's probably 20 by 25, so it's not huge. So I'm going to put it more on the edge of where my panel line is, towards the center of the main panels, not on the secondary row. And then it'll communicate with that. But either way, it's RS-485 cable, and all it is a Cat 5 Ethernet cable that's designed for 600 volts. Must have. They give you this little antenna right here. This little antenna screws on right back here, and this allows for wireless function. That allows you to hook your phone up to it and be able to monitor everything in real time on your phone or on your computer, whatever, whatever your preference may be. But in this video, I just simply wanted to cover the TS4A2F. They also got a TS4F. TS4F, I believe, if I remember correctly, but it's a single panel, so it's a single module control. So it wouldn't have all four, all 6 wires hanging out of it. What it's going to have is it's going to have one of these, and it's going to have one of these. This one would be omitted from that set. I just got these because they're more convenient, and they give me the option to control 2 panels at one time, making the installation a little bit easier and a little bit more straightforward, and less crowded with all the wires that these arrays require. But right here, here's your quick start guide. This is what you're going to get in this box right here when you buy the Cloud Connect Advanced. Make sure when you buy the Cloud Connect Advanced, it does come with the power supply, folks. If it doesn't come with the power supply, you're going to get stuck buying one, because you need to have this power supply in order to make it work. Without that, it doesn't tell anything to this, and it doesn't tell anything to this, and by the time you get done with your panels, you're wondering what's going on, why is my panels not working? It's because you don't got any power supply, and it's not configured through your app yet, because there's a whole process of setting these things up. I can show you right here. If you look, when you buy these, you get these little labels right here. When you're setting up your array, I took a piece of cardboard cutout paper, and I marked how my array is set up. I put each one of them stickers there, because when I go to set this up and configure these, I'm going to need to scan each one of these and let the Tigo Advanced system know, 1, that it's on there, and 2, it helps me put the placement. Should anything go wrong with one of the panels or something's not working on one of the panels, I know exactly what panel it's going to be, and I can fix, replace, whatever I need to do. So it just makes things simple. If you do not take these off, bear in mind you're going to have to at some point go up there and scan each one of these. A lot of people, when they're putting these together, they're just scanning these as they go along. Me, I chose to peel them off, and then when I go to activate the system and commission it, at that point I'll start dealing with pulling those off, and or I'll start scanning them at that point. But you can see the box right here. I mean, it's pretty clear on how everything hooks up. It's not a major thing. See, even the RS485, it's saying it's optional. Now, like I said, see now right here, for third-party Modbus device inverter, and that's all the so the RS485 cable is going to be needed, because it's got to go to your inverter, and it lets everything know what's going on. But with that being said, like I said, if anybody has any questions, please like, subscribe, and share. I'll gladly answer any questions you may have. Just shoot your questions my way, and as always, if I can't get an answer, I'll find someone who certainly can. With that being said, my next video that I will cover, it will be one of these modules here, and the actual way to hook them up at the panel side. Thanks again, everybody, for watching, and hope everybody has a great day. Bye.